it's been maybe in the last day or so, the Phantom projects have finally been starting to go down finally. Like the first time that we can get a dip and stuff. So I've been storing up quite a bit of like USDC from the farms and stuff like that. So I've been like kind of DCing into projects. Beats is like at 56 cents and stuff like that. Boo's at $11-12. I'm pretty comfortable with my Boo position, but I have added a lot to my Beats, as well as like there's a yield farm for any of you guys who are paying attention. That's called let me see where it's at. It's called the Vault of the Lonely Island. That one is a great vault to collect a lot of Beats right now, because in another week there's going to be another snapshot, and there's going to be a chance to earn bribes and stuff. So I know that probably went over a lot of people's heads, but it's just I wanted to give a little bit of that.
Yeah. So like the pullback, right? So obviously, I mean, it's connected to the one of the founders stepping away or whatever, right? That's related to these projects, but the actual, I mean, nothing's really changed with the ecosystem, right? Like there's no major. So this is just, I mean, these are the kind of events that don't, like, obviously there's a sentiment reason why the prices are dropping, but there's not like a fundamental, like, long-term value necessarily reason. I mean, I'm not like super familiar with what's going on, but that's my perception from the outside, is like, you know, this pullback is pretty a decent pullback, right? Which every project has. I mean, Phantom had an insane year last year, insane run. It's bound to happen. Like, these sorts of corrections are not necessarily bad in the long term, right? You need to flush out some people, this and that, you know, rebuild essentially. But like, how big of a pullback? Like, when was the last time the prices were at these levels? Because for anyone that, you know, felt like they missed the boat or wanted to get into it, this ecosystem, and has a decent amount of cash on hand, I mean, it's a great opportunity right now to be DCing in. And you're the best person to know, like, how to do that, like over what time period, you know, what your targets are at. Like, you know, there's obviously a lot of people you can help to kind of assess like the best way to get in. Because if they can get in, like, if people want to get in this ecosystem, they believe this, you know, the crypto's is going to be here in 5 years, 3 years, whatever, you know, this is a good opportunity that they have to get into essentially an ecosystem that is, from my understanding, is one of the best adopted ecosystems in crypto. That's actually doing stuff, as opposed to a lot of projects that are just talking about what they want to do, right?
No, that's right. I mean, in terms of where we're at in terms of price, we're currently somewhere first week of December, basically, prices. So, and that was off of a huge dip. So before that, if you went back to like early November, we were closer to the $2 mark, and then we had a bit of a weird kind of a flash crash that happened, and the actual price, I think you may remember, it was between the first and second week of December. We had a crazy little flash crash in the market, and I think Phantom went as low as 90-80 cents. Some of the guys were managed to buy it on KuCoin, and then I was able to pick up quite a lot of Phantom at around $1.20, $1.30. And then we went back up to $2 basically, and then we've just been kind of treading along this kind of point and stuff. So right now it's like I'm not really worried. It's so insane because if you're in some of these farms and stuff, you're just stacking Phantom like crazy, just thousands and thousands of Phantom a day. Like it's so insane because like as soon as things kind of go,
because all the ratios, like how is Phantom held up though compared to, like, I would have thought that the other projects would have gone down more than Phantom, like not all of them probably, but how have like the main projects in the ecosystem fared compared to Phantom? Like, have quite a few done better, quite a few done worse, or how is it?
The projects on Phantom or the L1, the competitor L1s?
Oh, you're talking about the competitor L1s.
So I guess competitor L1s, they all have done worse than Phantom, other than maybe like Luna, basically. Yeah, Luna ended up getting this huge.
Luna's done well. Yeah, it's held up really well.
I mean, a month ago there was actually some scare. There's actually sorry. There's actually some